Welcome, Ultimate DIYers. Today we have a really cool episode because we're going to actually take a really cool rose, a real rose. We're going to take 12 of them and we're going to paint them black. So the reason that I'm painting these black is it's someone's very special milestone birthday. It's their big 50, the 50th, half a century. 1973 from right now would put you, before bicentennial. It would, before the gas crisis, I believe also. I mean, that's getting up there. Anyway, Regan, I hope you enjoy your birthday. So, we're going to take this rose and I'm going to cover the green part of it like so. That's why I have on all my painting clothes and my gloves, and we're going to spray paint all the red with a black acrylic paint. Now there are dips that you can use when you do this. They're dyes and you can dip them down in it. You can do that. There's even a special dye I believe that florists use that soaks the dye up in through the plant into the stem, or up into the flower itself through the stem. But I don't have time to order that, so we're going to do just a quick acrylic, and then we're going to put everything together in a really cool black vase, and we have some little markers on there that we're going to put on in it for her 50th, and I'm going to mix it or powder it with some white flowers, white roses as well. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and let's spray paint a few of them and see how that works out. Now what I have done is lined up a bunch of these old lawn chairs because I don't care if they get any paint on them. And we are going to start one at a time and spray paint them, and then I'm going to lay them out to dry. This is, like I said, this is a special latex spray paint. It's supposed to work pretty well. It came from Hobby Lobby. Let's see how it does. Okay, that went pretty well. Paint went on really well. The acrylic paint worked really good. I got this, by the way, at Hobby Lobby. Not a sponsor for Hobby Lobby. That's just where I happened to find it. I did do a couple of coats of paint on it. I hung the flowers over the edge of the chair so that way, when it dries, they won't pull the petals off. And like I said, I did a couple of coats, and I was sure to spray further down into the flower. So we'll let those dry in a few minutes. I'll go ahead and fire up the camera again, and we'll go ahead and put it all together in one big vase. Black roses are now dry. I've got my black vase, and I've got a little bit of water in it just so that it'll keep the roses fresh. I'm not real happy with some of these roses. They look a little bit old, so I think I bought a set that wasn't too great. But we're going to mix the white with the black, and we're going to put the vintage 1973 little markers inside of it. Now, you can also buy some more green foliage and things, but I didn't do that because I have a pretty tight vase here, and I've got to get 24 roses in there, so I don't really want to mess with that too much, and I don't think I really need it. So the first thing you're going to do, though, is you're going to kind of figure about how high up you want this. To be honest with you, that's not too bad. So I'm going to trim the edges. You want to trim the bottom edge of your roses so that water can get in, because this will kind of skim over and it'll quit accepting water and your roses will die faster. Now your black ones, it's going to be interesting to see how long those last anyway, but I just want to trim off just a little, just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and place these in the container. And now I'm going to start peppering, trimming off the edge, and peppering in my black ones. So there you go. Not too bad. I think it looks pretty decent. I actually kind of like a little bit of the red showing. I think it looks cool. But this is the way to be handed to her. And all in, I believe I've got about $35 into this because there's 2 dozen roses. You got the dozen white and the dozen red that we painted black. The vase and the little vintage 1973 emblems. So right at $35. If I had bought this, that easily would have been $100, $100 and a quarter, if not more. So you can do this yourself at home, pretty simple, pretty easily. And it also puts a personal touch on it. You actually spent some time on it. You didn't just go out and buy it.
So what do you think, your flowers?
I think I'm high.
Woo! We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own.
something out of this, and if you did, be sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not a subscriber, be sure you ring that little bell notification so you know about all the upcoming videos as I release them. And if you know a different way of doing this or whatever, leave me a comment. I love reading the comments. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.